As the year 2017 begins, we would like to inform you about all the cancer drugs that have been approved in 2016 by the FDA. Our research team member Ayşe and myself have put together the list for you. Coming up. Hi, my name is Aygün Şahin from Cancer Education and Research Institute, formerly known as Cancer Research Simplified. Today we will update you again about the latest cancer research information. We will give you the entire list of the FDA-approved drugs in 2016 and dive a little bit more deeper into the details about each cancer drug. And don't forget to thumbs up this video so that everybody can see this and everybody can benefit from this. The list is long. Now let's get started. Now let's start with Rubraca or Rucaparib. Rubraca was approved by the FDA in December 19, 2016 for the treatment of advanced ovarian cancer. We have made a specific video just for this particular drug and you can watch this on our YouTube channel here. Also, you can read this in a written form on our website at cancer@institute.org. The US Food and Drug Administration FDA granted an accelerated approval for Rubraca/Rucaparib, a new treatment for advanced ovarian cancer. The FDA approved Rubraca to treat women with advanced ovarian cancer who have been treated with 2 or more chemotherapies and whose tumors have BRCA gene mutation. BRCA genes such as BRCA1 and BRCA2 are involved in repairing damaged DNA, thus preventing tumor development. DNA damages can be caused by natural and medical radiation or other environmental exposures. The FDA also approved foundation-focused CDx-BRCA, a companion diagnostic for use with Rubraca. This test detects the presence of deleterious BRCA gene mutations in the tumor tissue of ovarian cancer patients. If one or more mutations are detected, the patient may be eligible for treatment with Rubraca. Next is Darzalex daratumumab. As you can hear from the ending, it is a monoclonal antibody, so it's a cancer immunotherapy drug. This particular drug was approved by the FDA on November 21st, 2016. The FDA approved a cancer immunotherapy drug Darzalex in combination with lenalidomide and dexamethasone or bortezomib and dexamethasone for the treatment of patients with multiple myeloma who have received at least one prior therapy such as proteasome inhibitor (PI) or an immunomodulatory agent therapy. Multiple myeloma is a form of blood cancer that occurs in infection-fighting plasma cells, a type of white blood cell found in bone marrow. Darzalex is a monoclonal antibody that targets a cell surface protein called CD38, which is highly and uniformly expressed on myeloma cells. Therefore, it makes a potential target in the treatment of myeloma. Next is Opdivo, nivolumab. You have heard this particular drug also from our previous videos. This drug was approved by the FDA on November 10, 2016 for another type of cancer other than metastatic melanoma, which is recurrent or metastatic squamous cell carcinoma of the head and neck. Opdivo, nivolumab, a cancer immunotherapy drug, was approved for the treatment of patients with recurrent or metastatic squamous cell carcinoma of the head and neck, with disease progression on or after a platinum-based therapy. Opdivo inhibits the programmed death receptor, PD-1, a protein expressed on the cell surface which blocks the body's immune system from attacking tumors. Nivolumab, a monoclonal antibody to the PD-1 receptor, promotes anti-tumor immunity by removing this key negative regulator of T-cell activation. Keytruda pembrolizumab. This cancer immunotherapy drug was approved by the FDA on October 24, 2016 to treat metastatic non-small cell lung cancer. The cancer immunotherapy drug Keytruda pembrolizumab was approved for the treatment of patients with metastatic non-small cell lung cancer whose tumors express PD-L1, the ligand for PD-1 receptor, as determined by an FDA-approved test called PD-L1 IHC22C3 PharmDx test, which is the first test designated to detect PD-L1 expression in non-small cell lung cancer. Pembrolizumab is a highly selective programmed cell death protein PD-1 blocking antibody that has shown efficacy leading to survival benefit and durable responses in some patients with non-small cell lung cancer. Non-small cell lung cancer is the most common type of lung cancer. Lartruvo olaratumab. This drug was approved by the FDA on October 19, 2016 to treat soft tissue sarcoma. The FDA granted an accelerated approval for Lartruvo olaratumab, a cancer immunotherapy drug with doxorubicin to treat adults with certain types of soft tissue sarcoma, cancers that develop in muscles, fat, tendons, or other soft tissues. Lartruvo with doxorubicin is approved for the treatment of patients with STS, soft tissue sarcoma, who cannot be cured with radiation therapy or surgery and who have a type of STS for which an anthracycline chemotherapy is an appropriate treatment. Olaratumab is an antibody which blocks the platelet-derived growth factor PDGF receptor alpha, inhibiting tumor development. PDGF receptors cause tumor growth when stimulated. Tarceva or elatinib was approved by the FDA on October 18, 2016 to treat non-small cell lung cancer. The indication of Tarceva elatinib was modified by the FDA for treatment of non-small cell lung cancer to limit the use of patients whose tumors have specific epidermal growth factor receptor EGFR mutations, including exon 19 deletions or exon 21 L858R substitution mutations. The regulation of protein kinases are impaired in most of the cancers. Tarceva inhibits a tyrosine kinase, a molecular reaction catalyzing protein associated with the human epidermal growth factor receptor (EGFR). Tecentriq atezolizumab was approved by the FDA on October 18, 2016. This is a cancer immunotherapy drug for the treatment of non-small cell lung cancer. Tecentriq, a cancer immunotherapy drug, was approved to treat patients with metastatic non-small cell lung cancer whose disease progressed during or following platinum-containing chemotherapy. Tecentriq inhibits the PD-1/PD-L1 pathway, proteins found on the body's immune cells and some cancer cells, and may help the body's immune system fight cancer cells by blocking these interactions. On September 13, 2016, the FDA modified the dosage for Opdivo nivolumab. The FDA modified the dosage regimen for Opdivo for the currently approved indications for renal cell carcinoma, metastatic melanoma, and non-small cell lung cancer. On August 5, 2016, the FDA approved an accelerated approval for Keytruda pembrolizumab to treat recurrent or metastatic head and neck squamous cell carcinoma. The FDA granted an accelerated approval for Keytruda for the treatment of patients with recurrent or metastatic head and neck squamous cell carcinoma with disease progression on or after platinum-containing chemotherapy. COBAS is a EGFRvIII detection test which is approved by the FDA on June 1, 2016. The FDA approved COBAS EGFR mutation test V2 using plasma specimens as a companion diagnostic test for the detection of exon 19 deletions or exon 21 L858R substitution mutations in the epidermal growth factor receptor EGFR gene to identify patients with metastatic non-small